Hi everybody, it's Diane. I'm waving my white flag. I started this as a collection glue book session. I did about 15 minutes, and I noticed when I hit the record button, usually I have a time indicator on the other end of the phone, it counts up the seconds. That wasn't there. It's like, oh well, it's some dumb little glitchy thing. I have had that happen before where a couple times it just didn't show for, who knows why. So I didn't think too much of it. So, like I said, I did about 15 minutes. I was real funny and quippy, and I was talking about how glue booking for me is not that relaxing. I always seem to have trouble. And sure enough, these papers I used for between the pages when they're wet fell on the floor. Anyway. So I had to pause. There was some commotion here. I had to stop. So I'm like, just a little bell went off, and I'm like, that filmed right? It wasn't like in slow motion or something stupid, was it? No, it's in fast motion. It was on time lapse. So, just to prove how stupid my life is, and I guess I am too, I'm going to put that segment in here. It's kind of funny. It's only about 25 seconds. Yeah, so like about 15 minutes worth of work, you're going to see in 25 seconds. And then I'll pick it up again, hopefully at normal speed, and finish off this stuff because I still have a lot of stuff to put in. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back. I think we're filming correctly. Who knows? I had marked this page because I have a little tiny cat. I could certainly go somewhere on here. Yeah, it could, Diane, if it wouldn't take 6 hours to decide where. Well, okay, there. Okay, I have a little door window thing that maybe could go in this book. Wow. I don't like it really, but it fits. It's crooked. Well. I guess I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm being a ball of fire today, am I not? This is a new day. All that stuff last night was last night. I was going to say all that stuff I did before was last night. I haven't slept, this is Saturday. I haven't slept kind of late this morning. I don't think it helped me much. Okay, good. Yes, I have a cruise line logo here. Now, something this narrow has got to fit on here. All right. Has got. We're into good grammar today, too, I guess. Okay. What else is in here that might possibly accommodate something. What about groovy? I found that in something. We have flower power here. Should we put groovy by it? Yeah, okay. I have a little turtle. What would that look like by this other turtle? A little tiny illustrated turtle. I just thought was cute. No, he's not groovy enough. I think, yeah, is the rest is the new book, right? Where's the Wildcats page? I've got a cartoony wildcat. No. Okay. We tried. I have a word or, well, a sentence. I think a lot of us could relate to that. At least I can. Well, okay, but you know that's really painting myself into a corner. Just don't tell anybody. I hear some birds chirping out there. I've heard a lot of birds lately, and they're congregating to up and leave, I think, for the season. Yeah, I don't know. This summer went by fast. Fall is going by fast. Next week is supposed to be cold. An outside chance of snow. What if I'm not ready for that? Are they going to take that into consideration? I highly doubt it. And yeah, that's a really weird angle. I know. But I didn't want to cut around them. Because you gotta cut around the... What are those things called? It's a hames, but is that part of that? I'm not sure. Well, alright, I'll put it down there in the corner. I forget now why I cut it that way. I was cutting out words, I think, were above it that I didn't want to show. I think. That sounds like a logical reason, at any rate. I think that's the only horse. Yes, we have ice cream. I found words. Ice cream and the old ice cream you scream thing. Glaring, I don't know. I don't know, have you ever screamed for ice cream? I haven't. Okay, well, we could be sort of hokey and put that at the top. Except I don't really like it there either. I kind of like that. I don't know, does it take away too much from the scoops there? Just let it see where it wants to go. Of course, I'm kidding, but that's really not too bad. Put it on an angle like that. Okay, I'll do that. I don't think I've ever seen any other glue book person do that before. It's a first. She made glue book history. Okay. Did you get a wet paper towel, Diane? No. I do have rule. Actually, I have a couple things here. I've got an old house. This is, I don't know if you can tell, it's an old photo, I'm assuming, but somehow they laid a map over it. I thought actually that was pretty nifty. I don't know. Is there more? No. Okay. Well, two little things. You think we could do that? Well, all right, right there. And I don't remember now what I talked about in that stupid segment that's sped up and we'll never know. I'm sure it was all kinds of great things that I'll never be able to, duplicate. All right, this map thing. I don't know, maybe it should be on this side. I think the colors go better. Yeah. This is getting filled up rather quickly, isn't it? All right, good. I did not have dragons for once, but I do have a couple tigers. I don't know if I want to bother with that or not. Well, I don't think the cartoon one goes, and I don't think there's really space for this one. Okay. I don't think I have architecture. Dogs. I have a, I think it's a border collie here. It's cut a little wonky. This dog was behind, or I mean in front of, it was a very dark background. So it was a little hard to tell where to cut him or her because of the shadowing. Shadowing? Is that a word? Shadows. I don't think shadow, well, yeah, if you shadow somebody, you're following them. Is that shadowing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I did have a pot here. All right. Yeah, I don't think that extra, about an hour. I might as well have got up and done something. I have a dog snoring. Sorry if you can hear that. It's kind of loud. What about this rooster over here? And I don't really know what this is. I think it was just, like a statue thing. Decoration. Well, that's not stupid. That's better. Okay. I'm laughing at my dog. All right. The only thing I thought that I actually cut this out of I think it's Swiss Miss, but some hot chocolate mix. For the food packaging page, but it is kind of the right colors for here. Or do we want it here? Is that kind of... That's kind of cool. I don't know if it's painting ourselves again into another corner. Not glue it in. I should be doing these shut up and glue it today, right? That's the kind of mood I'm in. But I still haven't... I was decided I'll buy a sketchbook. I thought that was a good idea because I want heavier paper. I want bigger paper. I don't want lines on my paper. But I just haven't bought one yet. And actually, yes, this unicorn was a pain to cut out. I almost thought I was going to rip it. I peeled it off the cardboard so it wasn't so thick, and it was kind of not being real cooperative. Kind of being not real cooperative. I think there's all kinds of Diane quotes today you can use in your daily conversation. All right, hands are all sticky. I know that one time I thought to get a wet paper towel. Sorry, I brushed the camera. Boy, was that nice. And she just can't remember to do it anymore. Okay, this page, it was kind of the road trip type of thing. I do have, there's a car or a truck down there, or SUV, whatever it is. That might be kind of cool. And then there's a train. Maybe, maybe not. And then these two, there's no road on here. This isn't a road, but I thought that it kind of went with our theme. I don't know, maybe the train doesn't go so much. It's all crooked. Look at that, if you can tell. All right, I'll straight for you now, Diane. That's a lot better. Well, actually, that's kind of cool. All right, I won't bother to glue that in. But I'll put a page there so I remember. Oh, I had room to roam, room to roam, roam to room, something like that. Okay, and then Old West, since we had Keep the West Wild there. I think I should wait. We'll see. We'll see if I come across something else or if I want to wait. All right, we have funky food stuff. If you missed it a time or two ago, it was things I actually find on food packaging or magazines that are more fun and funky and different. No, I didn't buy these. Someone in my house did. And just for the record, they have a heck of a lot of sugar in them. I noticed that when I pulled the label off. Yeah, surprise, surprise, right? Which I did point out to the person that bought them. Dang, you're such a killjoy. There's a word you don't hear at all, right? I was going to say very often. How about at all, Diane? Okay. And then another, now I'm confused. Oh, this is, okay, wait. This is the wrong page. Yeah, Diane, would you, yeah, okay, this is the packaging page. This is Funky Foods. All right, will this come up? I was thinking it was the same page. Now I'm going to have to tell this person to buy another one. Remember that really bad for you bean thing that I said had too much sugar in it? Would you buy another one? Okay. You know, it's funny, when I was setting this stuff around in my little, you know, piles here, I had the Fritos separated. And then I'm like, well, wait, no, it's all the same page. No, it's not. Okay. Here, you know what? Let me pause and clean this up a little bit and wash my hands. I'll come back. Okay, and the time I was off, I did this. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. I put that Old West little word there because we have going out west there. Okay. I put that border collie over here, kind of against my better judgment, but it just would not fit anywhere else. So, there. I, you know, as you saw, pulled that label off. And it was this paper that was tearing. I thought it was like remnants of the label, but no, it was this. So I covered it, which I'm not real wild about. But I didn't know if would have something bigger later. I mean, I could have left it. Just what I did. So I put a little down here at scrapbook paper so it would look a little intentional. I put the Fritos there. Then I found the proper page for this. So I put it in and added a few other things. These were all off that same label. And then this color code thing I thought was kind of pretty. And a little coffee pot thing off of package 2. Okay. We're up to birds, and then I think that's all I'm going to do today. And I don't think I should really do any more craft stuff today because nothing is working out. And I have a feeling I have too many birds. This is a bookend. I don't think I'm going to put that with this stuff. But I got a little bird. I've got a very stylized bird. And he came with grass too. Or reeds or something. I'm out of room. And some realistic ones. That's not going to fit. That's pretty though, isn't it? Well, if I want to cover up that bird's reflection, I don't know. I kind of liked it. And then I found bird watching. And a little tiny illustrated bird. There. Some kind of crane, isn't it? Oh, this is the same, isn't it? It's a flicker, is it not? Oh, alright, that can go down there. Well, let me glue that, or it's going to slide all over the place. Okay. And I also had an eagle in the snow here, and then this little bird I had saved. Oh, I got a wet paper towel. How impressive. I thought it was a vulture and I saved it for those the V alphabet cards, but I'm not really sure if it is a vulture, and it wound up kind of not fitting, so I just didn't use it since I wasn't sure. Isn't that exciting? Well, what about there? And I'll fill that space in. Well, that's kind of cool, except for that dumb gap there. And I don't know what this bird is. I thought it was kind of pretty. Good, Diane. Oh, a little crowded. Oh. Maybe that? I don't know. I think you don't see him so much, though. What about that? Or that? I think I like that better. Okay. I'll glue that stuff late. Well, I take it back. I'll glue this little itty bitty bird, or he'll get lost. And he's even singing there. Okay, I'll glue those other ones later. I'm not sure about this. I might trim it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything today, in case you didn't already get that memo. Okay, so we have the owl bookend, a cartoony tiger, and a kind of cartoony turtle. No, not too obvious. Those might even fit. Let's do a little look in the old book, and then I'll put this video out of its misery. This is probably dumb. Actually, it's not as dumb as I thought. What about that? Okay. Can you folks even see? No. And this way I can take all the papers out too. It's win-win. That's okay. Well, that would be alright if I cut it out. I said if. Oh, I kind of like that. Can you see that? Okay. I've taken up enough of your time with stupid stuff, and I admit it, this video is really dumb. I think I need to take a break and hone up on my video skills. Not even hone up, get some video skills. Alright, well, thanks to anybody who viewed and hung in there. I do appreciate it. Okay, there. Alright, I will glue in the other things that I didn't do yet. Find a place for this little tiger. and try to be a better videographer next time. Don't hold your breath. Have a good day, everybody.